The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
A man named John was sent from God. He came for testimony to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to testify to the light. And this is the testimony of John. When the Jews from Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to him to ask him, "Who are you?" he admitted and did not deny it, but admitted, "I am not the Christ." So they asked him, "What are you then? Are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you, so we can give answer to those who sent us? What do you have to say for yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord,' as Isaiah the prophet said." Some Pharisees were also sent. They asked him, "Why then do you baptize if you are not the Christ or Elijah or the prophet?" John answered them, "I baptize with water, but there is one among you whom you do not recognize, the one who is coming after me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to untie." This happened in Bethany across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
So the third Sunday of Advent, known as Gaudete Sunday, Latin for rejoicing, we kind of shift a little bit of a gear in the Advent season. We kind of focus less on, hey, all right, Christ is coming again at his second coming, and more focus on the reality that he has already come and redeemed us, and he did so by his birth at the Nativity, at Christmas. And so we're kind of shifting that gear. Hey, we can already rejoice because we have been redeemed. And so it's an opportunity to recognize that reality and to live in accordance with that. And so the church calls us to rejoice, right? Rejoice in that reality. And I think that's beautiful today, as well as some of the characters that we acknowledge, one of them being John the Baptist. So John, as it says in the gospel, was sent. Why was he sent? To give testimony. You're sent to give testimony. And that's pretty powerful. Hey, we think of we're all called to evangelize, be evangelists. None of us want to, right? We just kind of want to be here and make it a private thing. But we're not called to. We're called to spread the good news, right? The kind of root word of evangelize, evangeli, means kind of messenger, like angel, messenger, sent, right? Evangelize, you're sent. So you and I are sent. How? Like John the Baptist, to give testimony, right? And actually, giving a testimony is not rocket science. It's just, hey, just sharing with others what God has done for you. What he's done for humanity, yes, but what has he done for me? And it's not easy, but it's not hard either. We just don't do it a lot. I don't know why we have a hard time. It's not just giving credit where credit is due, but speaking about that part of our life. And some people don't have a hard time with it. Some people it's a little bit harder. But I was watching the NFR the last few nights. And hey, when they interview somebody in that sport, a lot of them say, "I'm blessed," right? They give credit where credit is due. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to stay on the bowl and he didn't kill me, So maybe they're a little more in touch with God than we are. I don't know. But hey, the point is you can do it. We all can do it. Tell people what God's doing for your life, It's a beautiful thing. It's a simple thing, but it's not always an easy thing. But I think, hey, the root of the gospel is we are called to share the good news, to rejoice in what God has done for us, and to spread that joy to the world. The world could use a little more joy right now. That's why we're here. We receive it, and then we go give it. Okay. So hey, let's be a little bit more conscious. Go that extra mile, even if it's uncomfortable, to say, instead of "I'm lucky," maybe we can say "I'm blessed." It's not that hard. to give credit where credit is due.